Good morning from Simon and Magoo. And good morning from me as well. Sitting outside to have my coffee this morning. Sun is shining, skies are blue. Fingers crossed it doesn't rain. Anyway. Let's see if I can drink this whole cup while it's still hot. Right, I just need to add as well, I've been getting emails and there are comments asking me to keep Simon and Magoo. That isn't going to be an option, unfortunately. The agreement was I fostered them for a few weeks to give them that best start in life, which I think I've achieved. They were only ever going to be fostered by me for a few weeks. They need to go back and mingle with the other foxes to learn how to be totally wild. Somebody suggested about them being released here. If I keep them until they're of an age, they are going to have no road sense or anything whatsoever. They learn that from their parents. I can't teach them that. So the others that have been coming have come with parents, have learned how to do things. These little guys are not going to get that from me. They need to be with the other foxes over at Second Chance. So they are going to be going back. They are going to be released when they're 6 months old. Bearing in mind they're only, 7 and 8 weeks now, or 6 and 7 weeks old now. So yeah, they need to learn the skills of a wild fox, which they won't get from me. They need to learn that from the other foxes. So as much as I would love to keep them, I can't. I just can't do it. It would be selfish and unfair. So I'm just putting that in there. So please, it's hard enough as it is. Please don't keep asking me to keep them because it's not an option, unfortunately. Okay? Anyway, I'm going to let them out in a minute as they're waiting to play. Okay, so these little guys are out. We're having a funny 5 minutes running round and under the sofa. Come on, boys. Come on. Oh, gosh, here we go. Here we go. What do you want? Ow, that hurt. That hurt. You are a little monkey. Come on, baby boy. Come on, then. Hello, little fella. No, he's just not interested in playing the way that Simon does. Bless his little heart. Sorry. He's certainly mastered it, hasn't he? What are you doing up there? Hey, what are you doing? Mate, what are you doing? Simon! Simon! Come on! And that was that. The ball ended up at the back of the sofa. So these two little loves are now back in the pen for a few minutes while I move the crate, as they've slowed right down. I mean, Magoo, bless his heart, looks totally exhausted, but they have slowed right down so they can go back in the crate shortly. So these two are now back in the crate, Simon here at the front and Magoo has buried himself at the back. And on the overnight camera, firstly we have Kenny to the left, Norman by the car and Pip in the middle. I didn't even realise Kenny and Norman were both outside, but obviously they were. Next to arrive is Daphne, and Kenny is still there. He's really not fussed with the foxes at all. Both cats sat patiently waiting to be let in. Howie is next to arrive, and Kenny is still sat there. He really isn't bothered with the foxes, bless his heart. Howie then decides to eat from the bowl before turning round and going over by the car. He then changes his mind and comes and eats some of the food that's at the front of the house. Under the car it looks like Samba the cat. Pip is next to arrive, and I think that's why Howie has gone down by the side of the car at this stage. Pip definitely seems to be the most dominant male fox in the area. Once Pip leaves, Howie then comes back out again to continue eating. This next bit, I really couldn't believe my eyes, but we have a baby cub out there. I don't know who the mother is, but the mother seems to be behind Howie, so who it is exactly, I don't know. This is the new fox that looks like Daphne. Now I'm wondering if she is the mother to that cub that we have just seen. It would be nice if it was. Chip Chip is next to arrive. And the new fox, or the new female fox, is back again. Next to arrive is Ringo, but Samba is there eating from the bowls, so Ringo won't come near, not while Samba's there. As soon as Samba leaves, then Ringo comes over and eats, as he would normally. Chip Chip is back again, bless her heart, and she's going to do a little poo. And then we have the clean-up crew, they've arrived. And Jimmy has come back as well. This is very early in the morning, it's at 6:28 AM, but he tends to do this quite a lot. Good afternoon from Simon and Magoo. These two little loves have been asleep for a good 4 hours. So it's lovely that they're now awake, as I was getting a bit bored without them. I think somebody's ready to play. Okay, so they're out for their afternoon. Run around, play, whatever you want to call it. Magoo's tired again. Oh, that's it. Simon's up on the sofa. Hello? What are you doing up here? What are you doing? Come on then. Here we are. Here. Good girl. There's a second one. And here we are an hour later, we're still playing. I'd like them to settle as I really need to go shopping. I couldn't go earlier on as we had friends round. Simon's back up on the sofa. I think that's his latest game, but he's enjoying it, so I'm not going to stop him. So Simon thinks it's cool to chew on my zip. Where's my coffee cup? I have drunk it. What are you doing, mate? Who would have thought he was having a lick inside the cup? So they're both back in the crate. Magoo has decided to have a bite to eat, and Simon is hiding underneath. Can't really see him by the teddy there. So yeah, he's over the back. Both are quiet and both will settle down. I'm going shopping because I need to buy more minced beef and more chicken. So these two have now settled at the back of the crate, Magoo to the right and Simon to the left.